All right, we're here at the dispatchers panel for the op session today, and our dispatcher is Chris Zizuski. How's that pronounced? Szewski. I knew it was something like that. He's going to go over some things about the dispatchers panel, and then Andy's going to give a little tour of what's going on the layout. I'm going to go back to troubleshooting if there needs to be any of that stuff done. Thanks so much for joining.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, this is a good one. You should have a restricting. Let me come in here, Chris.
Now we've got a flash. Okay.
There you go. So this is a train sheet. It keeps we keep track of our westbound trains on this side and our eastbound trains on this side. Basically, we enter information in according to the lineup that Daryl set up, and then we try to do our best to keep track of times of departure and arrival, and kind of keep track of things as they work across the railroad. It's a point-and-click centralized traffic control system. So right now we have a eastbound coming out of Riverdale that's lined through working Wholesome Cement at Devil's Slide. And he has authority up to Emery. I'll figure out what to do with him after he gets done working at Devil's Slide. Up east of Evanston, we have a bunch of stuff going on. We have an auto rack train that's trying to get across the railroad, and I'm trying to keep him moving. I just had 2 westbound trains to deconflict. Then I have a coal train waiting here. And I have a train, a local that worked Evanston Yard that's going into Green River right now. So trying to figure out how best to move the auto wreck train and the coal train. I think we'll cross them over here. Do a little left-hand running. Chris, tell us a little bit about the panel, like what we have going on. It's Railroad and Company software. As I mentioned, we just cleared a coal train westbound through the crossovers. He's going to go to Granger, and I have an auto train meeting him between Granger and West Vaco. So I got a plan for this auto train to put him in the right staging track. He's past Granger now. We'll write the time. We'll use real time. So it's 2:05 p.m. right now.
14:05 for 24-hour clock, people.
Going into track 11. So once the local that's circling above me in the helix,
we got a local that's coming around.
Yeah, right here. He ties up on track 10. I'll line up track 11 for the auto train.
Dispatcher really has one of the most awesome views sitting back here in the helix area. Every train that goes across the railroad eventually runs across inside the helix. Welcome, Rob. Welcome, Gregory.
Train going to West Vaco.
Midwest Rail fan. Welcome, everybody. Any questions? Shoot them across. We'll get an answer for you. One of the things about the panel, like right here at Devil's Slide, we have local control that whenever a road crew goes to work an area like over there at Wholesome Cement or West Vaco, we give them control and time on the layout to switch their own switch, do what they need to do.
So now this coal train is crossing over and meeting the auto train between Granger and West Vaco. Coal train is CBBNY. We're going to cross him over at Granger, so he has a clear path around Evanston Yard. Dispatcher answering.
Evanston local normalize east end crossover.
All right. So the yardmaster at Evanston's asked me to normalize the crossover. What that means is we're going to manually throw the crossover to normal, and then the signals give that flashing red restricting across the yard lead. You should have it now, yardmaster. So I can keep that coal train going all the way around. I'm going to send him around all the way back to Riverdale. So working backwards, he's going to go here.
Make sure you hit the like button. Promote the video across the YouTube algorithm. Got Arizona, Indiana, Florida, Tennessee. Welcome everybody to the live stream. We're just checking out dispatch operations here for a little bit. Then we'll crawl out from back behind the dispatch screens and go check out what's going on the main line. There we go. Hit that like button. Yeah, we use family GRMS radio, so we run on channel 1. And there's probably 10 or so radios floating around. Chris has decided to go full FBI. He has the earpiece in right there.
I could hear Cruz much better than over the din of the trains running.
Yeah, there's a lot of ambient noise. And having
EP Omaha dispatcher to the 2700 West.
having an earpiece is kind of helpful.
Okay, now where did my sheep go?
Like this train that's getting ready to park and
I had a sheep here.
staging entered the helix with its sound on. When you get 3 or 4 locomotives running around here with sound decoders going, it gets pretty noisy. Welcome SoCal. Let's get that like button up. It's only 17. There's 46 of you watching. There should be 46 and 46 likes.
UP Omaha dispatcher to 2700 West at Granger, over.
Did you walk off with my sheets? What? Well, I had a folded up sheet right here. No, the little one. Alright, that'll do, John. I had a bunch of seats, and that's one of them. It's got in the hand. I just printed this
UP Omaha dispatcher to the coal train 2700 West.
Alright, John, pull forward, please. Simplex or simplex? That receiver there is it flaking out on the direction? No.
He's at Wholesome now.
I've had trouble with the direction on mine. You're going back onto track 4, grab this 5.
Let's go out to the layout and take a look around.
All right, thanks for visiting.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to get out of here without the chair.
Now my problem is, with all this, is it possible these cars...
Coming out, Daryl.
Daryl. Yeah. These cars that are supposed to go on the front of the train were on that track, right?
Yes.
And the eastbounder would have been on this track?
See, I have the list of
Would the eastbounder be on this track?
Over here, we have some scenery that Daryl is starting to work on to try and complete. This is Woodland Scenics plaster cloth, and if anybody's interested, it's just attached to the underside of the roadbed with cardboard strips, a little bit of tape, and it's just a mesh in there that he uses, and then layers the plaster cloth over the top of it. This is Curvo. Tunnel portal.
Dispatch 2721 East. Go ahead. 2721 East, terminated.
Let's get the like button up, fellas.
Huh?
A little bit of work going on over here at Wholesome Cement.
He did. I really did.
Here's a little action on mine. Unfortunately, because my wife was fine art, so when these backdrops painted that.
Plaster cloth? It's a scenery.
Oh, yeah.
Daryl usually does a pretty good job with the scenery.
It's a pretty good job.
SoCal, if only that were true, I would mash the like button as many times as I could. It would be like voting on election day in Chicago. Keep pounding it. A little bit of scenery still has to get finished up. Daryl has a lot of scenery. This is one of the most recent additions he built. This platform with a railing so that you can.
I got the Coltrane.
Some of the oldest ones are like the U30-7, you know, the BM stuff. So, and I have
Coltrane train.
for me, I have certain trains that are certain areas, so like all the cars are from that certain area, and then I'll run it through, and then I'll have cars that are more modern. And I try not to mix them up, but
Confirm that.
my scenery is kind of, there's not a lot of anachronisms, so I pull it off, and I'm not really that into having everything be perfect, but I can put those 430 up BNSFs and pull some, well, the coal cars that were prior to the Gons, I called them like wood chip cars, but they were very square and boxy, and they used that for a while, so I wound up getting a bunch of those from a guy that I knew for a little nothing, so just put the micro trains on there, and they sit at an old coal mine.
I'm trained on it until we
It's
first
such a
got
fun
online.
line. You gotta lay out the range.
Yeah, I'm on
Platform really helps you get up here to be able to work the West Vaco mine.
Schooner, then from Schooner up to Superior on staging, and then a freelance railroad runs from Schooner east.
Okay, and what scale?
Yeah.
And
Yep. Yep. So,
I started at HO, and we bought a house, and kids came along, and where I was going to have the layout, that's where I needed a bedroom. So I built a bedroom, and instead of having a U layout,
Again, fellas,
I
please
folded
be
out
sure to
more
hit the
of a
like
flat
button.
horseshoe,
Let's try and get this
stuck
thing
with that and
promoted.
never turned back.
That's what the
I'm actually pretty glad
YouTube
I did
algorithm.
that 'cause, I like long trains.
yeah.
I run 50, 60. Andrew would tell you that. He's like, Steve Ball, you like long trains.
Steve-Ball likes long trains.
So he's got 3 or 4, sometimes 5 engines on the front, because I have some staging that requires that, but once you're up on the flat and all that. Yeah, fun hobby.
10% grade coming out of staging.
I wouldn't say 10%.
Well,
maybe
it's-
9.9.
It's pretty steep.
Nothing ever rolls over. And staging isn't hesitant, so you SD9.
Anything you guys like to see? Any questions you want to ask? Shoot them across the screen. We'll see if I can answer it, or we'll go interview Daryl. We're live streaming, gentlemen. Live streaming. We must appease the internet gods. This is Robbie Capella. He has a BNSF layout in N scale.
Yeah.
How's that working out for you?
Good.
Yeah. When's your last next operating session?
April 30th.
April 30th? Okay.
Last Sunday of the month.
Cookies. Do you have a YouTube channel?
I don't.
People do. He does not have a YouTube channel. But, you know, maybe he could be convinced to get a YouTube channel.
Maybe.
Maybe. Are you 100% scenery complete on that?
Nah, it's probably about 40% done.
About 40% done? Yeah. Scenery is like the last thing that ever gets done. It's like, let's get trains up and running and make, you know, happy train noises.
And give it time to expand and contract.
Get us out. How long have you been working on your layout?
13 years.
13 years? Yeah. I have yet to start building mine.
Yeah.
I'm waiting because I have a kitchen remodel that's going to happen above where my layout is going. So
Nice.
it's like, and I know plumbing is going to get rearranged because the wife doesn't like where the kitchen sink is,
Yeah.
or the dishwasher, or the oven, or the refrigerator. It's all got to get changed right. So I don't want to like finish off a ceiling or have a layout fully constructed and water happens
Yeah.
or construction debris happens and now I'm rebuilding. So yeah. Oh, this guy's been sitting here forever. How long have you been sitting here? Are you still waiting to get into Evanston? You've been here like 45 minutes to
At least.
an hour.
I'm on, going on almost 2 hours with this job. I've done maybe 5 minutes of work.
You came out, you did your switching, and now you're just sitting here. And that's been the story for an hour or so.
Feels too much like work. Hurry up and wait.
Right? Dispatch operations.
Yeah. No, it's in the other half of
Did y'all catch that signal change from approach to occupied?
I like to watch the lights change.
I like to watch change too. Watching from Zorndering. Zone? What? I don't even know where that's at.
Zorn.
Zorndering?
Zorn.
Z-O-R. Zering. Z-O-R-N-D-I-N-G.
I don't know what it is.
Omaha.
Omaha. Oh, yeah.
Controllers, he is using, what do we use here? This is Digitrax. It's a Digitrax system.
He's also hooked up on the phone app.
Yeah, and you can, if you got a smartphone, he has a wireless network. Let me just bring this up right quick. Let's see. All right. So if you use engine driver and you're connected to the network, you can punch in. Come on, focus. Doesn't want to focus. Let's see. Maybe if I get my finger in there. So it depends upon if the throttle that they have is a wireless or not. So his throttle that JB's using over there is not a wireless throttle. It's just a good old-fashioned UT4 throttle. But there's other throttles like that fellow there's using his cell phone, using engine driver. That's a wireless throttle right there that he had hanging around his neck. And then Steve down there, he has a wireless throttle that just, I don't know, witchcraft happens and it connects to the layout, and I'm not entirely sure about that. But it is a Digitrax system. It has panels throughout the layout where if you don't have a wireless throttle, you can plug in. Staging. In the background, you can see the helix back there. It comes around. Here's our coal train that we're following. Coming past the furnace town.
Haven't spilled any coal.
Right. Don't know where they unload the coal for the furnace, but maybe somewhere around here. Watch a manifest go by. Is this a local you got?
Yes.
Yep.
Please do not document the fact that I went through the crossing without blowing.
Well, semantics, right?
Don't take a picture of my face. It wasn't me.
Don't forget to hit the like button on the live stream, fellas. Let's get the algorithm going, get this thing promoted across the ether, if you don't mind.
The things were a mess here, and things were like.
Let's go check out what's going on in the yard, because there's some contention.
So things are much better now.
Things weren't a mess, they were just rearranged.
They were a mess. There was
No, they weren't
trains.
a mess.
Oh, we're live. I better. Watch
Oh no,
what I say.
we came for the drama. I heard the drama and thought, well,
Things are much better now. Things are much better now.
is it starting to smooth out now that the superintendent's here?
So do we have any viewers that show
We
up?
have 89 viewers, but only 46 likes. If everybody watching right now would hit the like button
And subscribe.
and subscribe, don't forget, if you're not subscribed.
We advertise Silver Creek and Steam Engine Railroad.
There you go.
We have a steam engine start runs on Memorial Day. Come up and take a ride.
There you go. If you're ever in Freeport, ride a live Steve Locomotive.
That's right.
Second out, I got incoming traffic.
Sounds like I'm going to have something to do come Memorial Day. You need a feller to shovel some coal? I could use some weight loss.
I hear something on the ground.
Hey, dispatcher, sweetheart.
Don't call me that.
UP 1926 dispatch.
You're through the
Ticking
eastbound
sound.
crossover,
Okay.
right?
I asked if I could send LBR 17. You said yes.
Oh, I didn't
So I sent them. So let's get on the same page.
hear that.
Well, we have a
You-
track.
you
we have
do-
a track
you-
ready for 'em.
You do that a lot, Larry, by the way.
What's that?
How do I see the last question there, Daryl? It phased off. Did I just hit the chat button?
Yes.
Uh,
In that top chat.
top
UP
chat.
1923 east dispatch.
Say a question, Doug. Washer. Top of the stairs. Just to your right.
Well, the in-scale layout was in his house in Rochelle.
Ready to go.
That was a while ago. Daryl retired and moved to Georgia, outside of Atlanta.
I'm ready to continue on to Evanston.
And then he's been here for 2 years, maybe 3 years now. Viewers want to know, are we getting a layout update tomorrow?
Excuse me.
Are we getting a layout update
Yes,
video
always,
tomorrow?
Always.
Always posting on Sunday. This is, in addition to that, we're having an operating session today. We got
Did you
12
show 'em the,
people.
Go ahead.
We got 12 people here running trains today. Got 2 dispatch crew and
Hey, you see that?
The Darwin Award.
You see that Rochelle?
Did you show them the Curvo Bridge?
the Curvo Bridge.
That's what's going to be on the update tomorrow.
Well, let me go take a look. I noticed Curvo had gotten some scenery done. Let's go take a look at the Curvo Bridge. Oh, not there. Tunnel portal. Looking for the Curvo Bridge. Oh, there we go. I didn't even notice that. Huh. See, sometimes when you video too much, you just don't see what's going on around you. But yeah, so look forward to that tomorrow. Daryl's going to go into detail on the Curvo Bridge, and hopefully more about his scenery techniques, how he does this. Because I've been around with Daryl ever since his in-scale layout in Rochelle, and I've always been curious as to how he does his scenery. Because it looks good when it's finished, but he moves quick with it. It doesn't take him long. Like when he starts doing scenery on this layout and it starts going, it'll definitely move along. And if you're not familiar where this is at, this is in Utah. Parts of Wyoming, I think. Wyoming into Utah. Oh, how many trains can we run at once? I dispatch when Chris isn't here, and we trade off and on. And we can have easily 6 trains on the main line running and not conflicting with one another. And that doesn't include trains that are working jobs like here at Wholesome Cement or over at West Vaco Mine, or trains coming and entering the yard. Let's watch this signal drop here. We need to get Daryl a gimbal for his cell phone. Not have so much shaky. Hello, Portland. Boom. Signal drop. It's pretty darn cool. It's even cooler in N scale. Action shot. Yes, sir, they did. It was Thursday, and I don't remember the score, but they played the Jays, and they went into extra innings to sort that one out.
A bunch of guys at work are Cubs fans, and they went to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch them. Their opener. I don't know who they played. Seems like I watched the White Sox last night or the night before.
Super Pan.
Those are neat.
Caterpillar.
They don't give those away either.
No, they don't. Those are not cheap. Cheaper in HO scale than N scale. Scaled appropriately. That is a good looking model right there. Huh? Look at that. Kenworth. Is that a T800 or something like that? Nice. No, Daryl keeps the track work in pretty good shape. The only thing that we've had on the rail so far today is over in the yard, where Central Dispatch has taken direction from the yard as to when he can line trains in and out. He's done so, but Larry keeps occupying that switch when he says, yeah, you can go, and next thing you know, Larry's on the ground. So still working this coal train, huh?
Yep.
Well, it takes a minute for something to get around the layout, that's for sure. What would you guys like to see? Anything special, specific? Any questions? Feel free to ask, and I'll answer it or get an answer directly from Daryl. So we finally got something going into the yard. Heading into Evanston. Right, Daryl? They say you need a rotary plow over in Curvo. Too much snow.
There is a lot of snow there.
We have 13 people here today. 13 people operating. We have 2 dispatchers and 10 crew, and then Daryl.
Alright, well, it's not gonna fit, so.
Keep going.
Yeah, you can keep going and
Just keep going for now. And get them unhooked, and so Derek can do whatever you want.
yeah, once you get them unhooked and come to the engine track here, and then we'll get them set up to go out to the.
What do you say, Larry?
Yep, I'll plug up both.
I'm sweating.
You're sweating.
Yeah, we're getting there done.
All right.
Yeah,
99 people on the live stream right now.
That's good.
Only 60 likes. Gentlemen, please
How many?
hit that like
60?
button. 61. Woo, getting there. Got a train coming into West Staging. This is the West Staging yard. I don't know if Daryl had pointed this out yet or not, but there's a certain spot that you could stand right here and see the whole entire yard ladder through a mirror up there. So that you can tell where and how to park your train. Yeah, this is about what the layout can accommodate. You get any more people in here and then it just gets uncomfortable. And the amount of people we have right now, pretty well accommodates. While you're standing here looking up at the mirror, let's see, there's a certain spot you stand. Let's see if I can get it in the camera view. But there's two signals. He's got a repeater signal right here hanging down because people are having a hard time seeing the signal for the yard. And by golly, I'm having a hard time seeing it, but there's a, there's a certain spot that you stand and you can see the signals in the mirror. Maybe he took those out.
I think he took those out.
Yeah, he took them out. That's an update that I must have missed because it used to be right there where you could see them. But I guess when he put in these repeaters over here, he didn't need it. But those are the signals for the west staging that then sends you up into the helix and then out onto the layout. N-Scale has a different product altogether. But yeah, you can definitely get signals like this for N-Scale. Dale had them all on his. No, he does not belong to any modeling clubs. You got your whistle signal indicator right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but he does have those at every planned crossing. So like here's a crossing, just has cross bucks, but up track you can see right there is a whistle signal post, and then he doesn't have one down that way. Made a liar out of me. I think Deluxe Innovations makes N-Scale signals. Let's go ask Daryl what N-Scale signals he had on his.
Here's I can't think of another one. Loco sound or something else. Lock sound. And it just goes up there like nothing.
And that's
but I'm not going to replace 37 decoders.
Daryl.
Yes.
What signals did you have on the Geneva or the?
I had a number of different ones. I had this guy called the Scale Models Division.
Mm-hmm.
Some guy in Canada, Surge. Somebody made a bunch of them. Then there was some made by a Sunrise, or some, and then a lot of them, like the bridge signals and so forth. They were this guy by the name is Ben N-Scale. He made the signal heads, and then I used NJ International Bridges and kind of built that kind of, I guess, kit bash the signal heads onto the signal bridge.
And
kind of a hodgepodge.
The big question is when will they see a big boy on the layout?
Yes. So while you're watching the video, you can do the super thanks, or you can give money. So I need about 50 people to each do $10. I'll get a big boy.
There we go. And then, of course, a big boy wouldn't be complete without passenger consist for the VIPs.
That's right. So we need another 100 people to do $5 so I can get the consist to go with it.
There you go. That's right. Call now with your subscriptions. Our operators are standing by to take your donations, or just hit the like button. What we got here? Look at that. Ethanol. Those don't fall over at all. Come off the rails.
Do one of them fall over while you're videotaping it?
No. They asked about problems with things hitting the ground, and I said the only thing that we've really had is Larry keeps running, telling the dispatcher he can line the signal on the staging, and then he goes and runs right over it. Yes, the big boy telethon. Daryl is not proud at all. He'll accept any and all donations towards the purchase of a big boy.
We're delivering electric car fuel here.
Electric car fuel. That's right. They all run on coal powered. Guten Tag from Germany. I figure it's night over there. It's afternoon.
I just read that Porsche is real close to mass producing some kind of additive that would go in gas that would make them the carbons that they emit near even.
This must be a heavy coal train. Not only does it have
And then a lot of people are saying it's not
2 units, we have a single DPU here, and then another DPU bringing up the tail end. Rotary dump. See you later, Closet Branch. Thanks for stopping in, and thanks for hitting the like button if you did.
drinking water either. You probably use water for vehicles that wouldn't recycle.
Any other questions anybody has?
And that reaction creates.
What's going on over here, fellas?
I'm waiting for a signal.
Waiting for a signal.
Waiting for a train.
Typical railroad. Hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and wait for the signal. Hey, John. Thanks for stopping in.
Takes more energy to do it than. Well, that's kind of like ethanol from corn. It was a great subsidy for.
Montreal. Checking in.
Ethanol fuel is not very. It doesn't have a lot of energy for.
Boy, this bridge looks nice. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for the post on this. This is what you can expect from Daryl tomorrow. So it's just foam road bed. Let me find a section of track. So the buildup is, this is Freedom units, 3/8 plywood. This is Woodland Scenic's foam road bed. I figure it's Woodland Scenic's. It looks like it. And then this is just flex track. Daryl buys a lot of flex track, and then he hand builds each and every single turnout and crossover. Wow, look at that. Doing a little crossover action there.
I think in the sense they're allowing litter boxes next to the office, it's pretty cool.
Daryl,
Yeah.
your flex track, is that
Microengineering.
microengineering?
Code 83 on the main line, code 70 secondary.
So, don't know if y'all heard that. Code 83 on the main line, code 70 in secondary. But it's microengineering. And then, each of these turnouts is hand laid. And you can almost see the template peeking out, the printed out template. And then these are just pre-cut ties. And then these ties are, get my big meat hook out of the view. These are PC board that are pre-cut. And they all come pre-cut, and you buy them like this. And then you have to make your guardrails. You have to make your points. And this, and then you file down the points and then the throw bar.
That would definitely.
So Daryl spends a lot of time working on these, and then he uses. Let's see if this works.
I'm sure that wouldn't put a spotlight on the issues, whatever.
Tortoise switch
I
machines.
know that the public school acts truly, it helps. It helps.
And I have had
That sounds about right.
box guy, but
Double diamond.
At Dixon High School that I could ask him a question on Monday.
Number 8's on the main line. Number 6 in the sidings. Do you go smaller than a number 6, Daryl? Do you go smaller than a number 6 in the yard ladders?
Nope.
So it's a number 6 and a number 8.
Number 10's on the main line, number 8's in the yards.
Okay.
Nothing smaller than number 8.
Nothing smaller than a number 8. Yeah. So nothing smaller than a number 8. Number 10 on the main line. Number 8's in the sidings. We're getting that like count up there, fellas. Good job. 88 of 101 viewers. 109 viewers. Who just joined? 110th viewer gets a special treat. 110. You will get to see Steve Ball eat a chocolate chip cookie.
I already finished it.
Oh, you did? That's tragic. Wow, we are coming downhill fast.
That's definitely a lot faster than 20.
Yep. Somebody's speeding downhill. Daryl. With an ethanol unit train yet besides.
Go through the dynamic brakes on.
There we go. They slowed it down. You going to bring up the dispatch screen out here?
This is for changing configuration variables, and if I need to change the consist around to like go in the other direction and need to do some changes.
In operating sessions past, it usually puts a copy of the dispatching screen up here.
It's not my team viewer is not working for some reason.
That's because it's Team Viewer.
That's what?
That's because it's Team Viewer.
What'd I say?
Because it's Team.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm just saying Team Viewer lately has been having some problems.
Has it been?
Yeah, the free version.
Right.
Milwaukee Road. My uncle actually did CD&Q before that one.
Been going for 43 minutes now. 109 people have chimed in or stopped by, and we have 90 likes.
Cool. And you're welcome to go as long as you want.
Oh,
For you. I mean, it's great that you're doing this. Really appreciate it. But don't feel like you have to do it forever.
well, I didn't know how long you wanted to keep your audience captive.
As long as if you still got people on there and you're still,
Cascade Green stuff.
your arm's not too tired from holding it up.
You do need a gimbal.
I do have one.
They're
There's
getting.
one right over there.
They got the. Oh, there it is. There's a cell phone gimbal. Well, alrighty. Look at that. Let's see. How does this work? There you go.
So I put it in there.
Let's see. This is the camera side, right?
Yep.
So will it go in there like
Yep.
that
Should.
and not see the gimbal?
Okay, now don't. What happened?
I don't know. Hit the back button.
Push it in there. There we go.
See, you're looking at the gimbal, and the phone
Oh,
needs
I
to be flipped
gotcha.
around the other way.
Okay. What was I doing here?
Will this work? Auto rotate.
Yep.
Bang.
There you go. And then here we go. Push. Turn it on here.
Are you live streaming on Daryl's channel?
Yeah.
So I'll look it up when I get back.
Carefully.
You
Is
got
it
that
there?
in? Yep. And then you can go
Oh, it's got a PCT.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. That should have been exciting. As the superintendent of the railroad, Daryl holds has a lot of responsibilities during an operating session. Goodbye. Just random trailers placed alongside the layout.
Go ahead and I'll figure it out while you're getting with this.
Harry, did you say you needed this one here? Hold the third place?
Little yard signal right there.
Using your phone?
Restrictive.
Not for this. Okay. So who are we talking to, Andy?
We are talking to everybody. We got people from Germany here.
Well, that's great.
We got people from Arizona,
Send them in, okay?
Indiana, Tennessee, Kentucky.
So you're live right now?
We are live right now. Just showing everybody the old switch list for the yard master.
Well, the yard master's half dead.
Well, it's been a long one today, Larry. How's it going, Chris?
Well,
Doing well?
got eastbound lined into Evanston.
All right. New structure that was not here the last time. Engine house, obviously under construction.
I have an occupancy on the south track at West Evanston. Is that
That's me.
or is that
I'm doing switching.
Yeah, when he was doing switching, when you were lining them out.
Alright, I lined up how you doing.
Pete Molly says hi, Larry.
So what do you want?
Where's he from?
I don't know. Pete, where you from?
Hold on, Chris. You got more switching to do?
I'm trying to pick out these cars so I can run over there to plant.
We also have people from the United Kingdom, of all
He's gonna be doing a
places.
little more work. So
Wow.
maybe normalize the crossover.
Oregon, Plymouth. Yeah, Pete Motley.
Come on out.
You don't know Pete Motley, Larry?
Sounds familiar. I gotta find the other cars.
Don from Florida. We got Virginia. Got the phone facing the wrong way. Live TV, nothing better. Nothing better. No Ogden Yard. No Ogden Yard. If you ever needed to get a tank car repaired, there's a UTLX repair facility. There you go. Little operating interest. It doesn't go anywhere though. I mean, you know, you head out this yard, she's a short trip off the long end of the bridge.
Oh, that's because of direction.
Have to go out that way. I feel like such a blogger now.
You're going through it, but they're hopping.
If that gives you any idea about the scale of this layout, it's a pretty big layout. It's a whole entire basement of the old Midwestern ranch. No, basement's probably a foreign concept to some of you fellows out there. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. Please feel free to subscribe. And then because Daryl's retired, don't don't feel that you can't hit the super comment button down there and toss a fella a few bucks.
Dispatch. You can line the crossover east side Evanston to get this guy out.
let's go back and check out what's going on at the dispatch desk. To get to dispatch, you gotta climb back up in here because it's back in there. All right, let's go back and check on Chris, see how Chris is doing.
Let me know when you could bring the guy in from the west.
Anytime.
All right, so I'll take the crossover and line them in on the west side.
Harry, okay? Will you bring a train in on 6?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
All right.
You got the west side.
Signal indication. So we just lined a local that terminates at Evanston in. We've just lined a departing local train out. And we're going to have him following this ethanol train, which is now clearing Granger.
Check your car parts.
So the time is 14:53. Just tracking this train along. On the west end of the railroad, we have a coal train, CVYVD, just beginning its climb up Curvo. He's following this local in, but because we'll see how when he gets here, I might cross him over, run him around. We'll see how long this guy takes to clear the track.
That is a problem. Some guys just move a little slower across the layout.
And because I've lined this guy out, and I'm not sure exactly when he's departing, we're gonna make an executive decision right now, and I'm gonna run that coal train on the opposite track right here and cross him over.
Mr. Dispatch,
Dispatcher.
I have LDR 07.
All right.
Lead engine is SP 9803.
Hold it.
Who's running this?
That's me.
SP 9803. All right. So you have a signal indication. He's gonna go into track 12.
Harry, what's happening on 5 here?
So now I have two eastbound trains. I have to decide which one goes where first. So one is not intermodal. That would have priority. So we have a coal train and a local. So the local actually works for West Vaco. That makes my decision easy. This local is going to be working here at West Vaco, so I'll line him through on track 2 through West Vaco, so he gets some headroom. And so this local will now go work West Vaco, and it was a good decision to have the coal train run around him on track 1. So that's what we're doing.
If you like the real-time strategy game, dispatch a layout.
Once the coal train reaches West Vaco, I'll cross him over to follow the ethanol train into Green River. So the plan's come together.
The plan is working. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, gentlemen, ladies, anybody.
The Omaha Dispatcher, desk 6, answering over. Go ahead. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, let's see. You're coming in. Hold up.
So this
Harry,
train's
what's
terminated.
going on with 5 here?
They're trying to keep out those phone calls.
Yeah, but you're over
So the train is off the sheet, done. I put a red slash through the information. It's a quick visual indicator that that job is complete. So that local just departed Evanston. I see him on the screen. So we'll give him a departure time 14:57.
Yeah, I hope it's gonna put the whole thing on that track and run back.
Looks like the coal train is crossing Wasatch right now.
I guess if you put ahead, yeah.
He's on his way. And the ethanol train you can see above me, he's here on the helix going into Green River.
Are you clear of that switch?
Almost.
Almost? One car? Put 2 cars over there. Just one track over from there.
Took down the crossovers, like going back to the yard once the local came in.
Now pull down so you can't get the
Larry, is that local departed the east side? You want the crossover back?
Yeah, he's gone. These cars on cover.
We'll notice the west side of the railroad is empty right now. It's quite calm. And all the action's on the east side. Someone's calling me. UP Omaha, desk 6, dispatcher answering. Go ahead. Okay, your initials? 363 is on track 7. Oh. Okay, 5363. Hold on. Hold where you're at. Your first out. Your second out. There's a train coming in.
There we go.
So he's on track 7. I have a train coming in though. I have a train lined in. Oh, interesting. I know what I did.
Oh, you want to do that?
Yep.
Okay.
Comes the ethanol train coming in. Back to Evanston, we see the coal train is continuing east.
This is working, man. Yeah. Well, that's not working.
Coal train will go into track 8. It's an empty track. This westbound is on track. Oh, he's on track 1. I could probably take him now. Yep. So we click on line up track 1.
Here's our car. We got a stage raised to the westbound, right? So what I did,
UP Omaha desk 6 dispatcher UP 5363 west over. Come on down to the home signal. You have a signal indication at Green River. Good day. So we're running him on track 1 because I have the coal train going around the local working West Vaco. He will hold at West Vaco. We'll wait for the coal train to cross over, and then he'll be on his way. We'll show him out now at 15:01.
What are we doing?
huh?
What are we doing? He's got me blocked over here. I can't do any switching.
What's blocked?
All right, looks like the ethanol train's off the sheet. 15:01. We're getting there. And this LUJ didn't call me in, but I know he was in about 5-10 minutes ago. He's done. So we're getting close to the end of our session here. Around me pulling is the Manifest. He's a through train. MGRRV. He'll go up to West Vaco and hold there.
Where are you going to do? I got those cars there.
Today's episode is a live stream. Tomorrow, tune in for the weekly post. That is an hour of live stream. I'd like to thank everybody for stopping in. 108 viewers, 103 likes. Awesome job, everybody. Daryl appreciates all of y'all tuning in and checking out the layout. And please like, subscribe, toss a kid a few bucks. This is an expensive hobby. Thank you very much and have a good one.